Hello, hello everyone. Hello everybody. Are you excited? Because I am. I'm here, I'm ready. Hey, Yax, Snow. Ciao, Snow. Nice. Loon, Didi, Deas, hey, Jetmax, Galaxy. Ciao, Novel. Troy. Ciao, Troy. Worthless Channel. Hola, hola. Firefox. Hey guys, a lot of people. Kerrada, Vinces. Ciao ragazzi. Hey hey hey. Chelsea. Ciao Chelsea. Sup. Sup sup sup. Salutations. Ciao Vega, Rexus. Alex. Ken. Rafox, you did it. You asked me in you asked me the hour of when I would start streaming. You did it. Ciao Didi, ciao. Bello, ehi, bei tu. Bello tu. Okay guys, so I'll be honest, this time I couldn't resist. So this morning I actually already saw something by myself. Usually when I make quality reviews, I try to be as genuine as possible, and I try to always check things the first time. But of course, with this skin, I had to. Also, there is a lot of stuff, guys. There is a lot of stuff, a lot of features, and I'll tell you while we check him out in game. But for a lot of things, I'm kind of surprised. I'll spoil you right away because I just can't. They actually added a run slow. They completed with this skin. Viego actually has all of the status effect animations, and that's. I know that for some people, they think that it's not relevant, but it's relevant in my opinion. If you watch my videos, you know why. I don't know. It made me happy. It's a small thing, but it made me happy. They actually had run slow. I did check it out this morning with Nasus. I tried with Nasus. We will double check. Okay, but I noticed that when Nasus W me, they actually added run slow. So I think I asked Kada. We can check it out right now. I hope I'm not mistaken, guys. Okay, I'm a bit excited. But this morning I was in a rush. I couldn't actually check it out for long. I actually asked Kada model viewer to upload the new Revenant skin Viego. So maybe we can actually see already if there is. I hope I'm not mistaken, guys. Maybe I don't want to. Because thinking now, perhaps I was in run base because I had boots, base boots, and with base boots, 380 movement speed, it already unlocks the run animation for Viego. I hope I didn't see badly. Okay, we have it here. Let's check out if he has run slow. I hope I didn't just lie, but this morning I think I saw that. I still didn't check out the. See, it has a lot of Control 5. We're gonna check it out in game now, guys. We will soon check it out in game. But it has a lot of Control 5 emotes functions, and I checked them out. They all have transition animations, so it's super smooth. Whether you're just standing still, walking, or running, it has super smooth transition animations for the swords. For each sword, so it's pretty nice. Let's see if I find the run slow. Please tell me I didn't see. God damn it! I don't see it. Run base, run home. I hope it didn't go the way I hope it didn't go the way I just explained. I was in run, and since Nasus maybe slows you down, it takes you below 380, so it actually went on walk, and I mistook it for run slow. Sorry guys, maybe I just lied to you. We will check it out in game, by the way. I don't think I see it in the library. Ah! Riot Y. What is this null? We'll check it. Let's check it out in game. This is a run variant. Let's check it out in game, guys. Let me see if is it properly aligned. Okay, yes, it's probably aligned. We don't have enough. Okay. Okay, so I'd say we're gonna go for as much as I could see this morning. It doesn't matter if there aren't all roles in the game, as long as you unlock a predetermined number of swords, you can unlock them all, even if there aren't all roles in the game. So we're gonna go with let me think, because with Alistar it's good. It's gonna be a tank. Alistar is gonna serve us for... actually, we can see... No, stun, we can see stun status effect for ourselves. But for the knock-up, we're gonna need Alistar. Then we're gonna put... Let's put Xerath. It's easy to kill. Xerath for the Mage Sword. Then, as a fighter... An easy fighter to take down. Zijao is really not a fighter to... an easy fighter to take down. Anyway, it's not gonna be a problem, but... An assassin... Kha'Zix, okay. And lastly... What are we missing? Fighter... an enchanter. Why is the window so small? Oh my god. A small India company client. Enchanter. Milio, Does it have Milio? Milio, okay. So we have Enchanter, Assassin, Fighter, Mage, and Tank. We need an ADC, but again, each sword should be unlocked, even if you don't kill them all. So yeah, I want to try and see if we can all set them up to go mid lane. So maybe we can get a pentakill. So I show you guys the pentakill effect. Okay. Also, one thing that I wanted to tell you is that now when we enter the game, please listen to the music, because this skin actually changes the intro music, but also it changes the music for the entire game. And again, I remember Sanuzal. I don't know if they added it with the new Jinx. Maybe they added an intro song with the updated Exalted Jinx skin. Sanuzal only has the intro song, but then it just goes away. And the standard Summoner's Rift should play. This one here has its own Summoner's Rift theme that plays at all time. So now we're gonna enter the game, and I already disabled the music for the scene, for the in-game scene. So listen to the music. Like I want you to listen carefully to the music that is played. Yeah. I'm already gonna change scene. Okay. As you can see, I already made a little list, a small list of stuff. It's not really small, but it's not even all of it. So if you hear, it's gonna play, but I think it's the music from the trailer. It's a kind of a remix. Can you hear? Listen. This eerie music. It's his specific music. It's some kind of, not a remix, but it's some kind of cover of his original theme. The Blade of the Ruined King theme. And this music should persist the entire match. Yes, the hood, these are the swords. These are the unlockable swords. The Revenant Blade is the base one. Complete 15 possession to unlock all of the Traitor's swords. Okay, so you need to... Like, if you possess 15 times 15 different enemies, even if you don't have all of the champion archetypes in the enemy team, you will still unlock them all. And so it's not kills, it's just takedowns. You just need to possess. So it's not like you need the 15 kills, personal kills per game. You just need 15 takedowns. I think it's reasonable. So we have Prismabella. Possess Milio. There is... it automatically tracks the champion rolls in the enemy team. Let me... 1 second. Okay. Let's toggle turret invincibility. Okay. Quarrelander. No champion of this class is present. This blade is out of reach for now. Okay, so it says that. And this is the... Quarrelander is the one that you get with the ADC. So... And you can see that it's like... it's grayed out. Then we have Thundershock. Possess Xerath. Take back what is yours. Take back what is yours. There is also a subtext description. Remind them of the holy oaths they swore. Arise, my love, and give my soul at womb. Arise, my love. So, because Isolde was a mage. I still don't understand if this skin is supposed to be like set in the Ashen Knight, universe, even if the name is not the same. It's Revenant Rain. It's not Ashen King. I don't know, but the setting is very similar to Ashen Knight setting. So I'm not sure. And it could also be... I don't think it's the canon. I don't think it's the canon. I don't think it's the canon universe, because he's talking about betrayal. So in this universe, Viego was killed by his own knights, and each knight had a different sword. And what he does is basically dying in the story, as you can see from the trailer, and seeks his vengeance. And it's very cool. There is still the Isolde and Queen factor to the skin line, to the skin dam, but it's weaker than the original one. And it's something that I appreciate, because base Viego is always Isolde, while beating up poor animals in the forest. Isolde, where is she? Where is she? So, and this one is cooler because he screams a lot. By the way, Sean Tilly absolutely kills it as Viego. He's a super talented voice actor, and he kills it, absolutely kills it. But this one screams more of like betrayers. No, he's more angry, he's more vengeful, and that's something that I really like. It's something that I like a lot. So, okay. I'd say we can... I don't understand if the camera is a bit bugged. Maybe it's more zoomed out than it should be. No, it's not. It's not. Because sometimes it happened in the past, especially during PBE, with Spirit Blossom Morgana, that the camera just bugs out. With Jinx too, I think, with the new introduction thing that they added for her. So... There's a lot of stuff. God, I hope I wasn't mistaken with the run slow animation. Please tell me they added it. If anything, I think I'm gonna, after this video, after this stream, I'm gonna gather some informations and try to push them on Reddit, on the PBE mega thread. Though I doubt that they're gonna fix stuff or listen to me at all, but I'll try. Even if this skin is gacha and it's gonna be out of reach for probably most of us. But still, I want things to be done properly. It's not something that I have. So, okay. So we have the this is very cool. This is actually something that I actually liked to have on base VIEGO. See, the base thing that I like on this skin is that it's like an enhancement. It's an enhancement of the base theme. It's still a Revenant King. It's like a Wraith King, an Undead King. And this is so cool because imagine something like this done with the mist, with the black mist. No, instead VIEGO runs like a smuggler, like a, I don't know, a robber. But the base VIEGO home guard animation. Okay, it's this one. I'm gonna show you. Let's see. H. Run home guard. Okay. So, can you tell me if this looks like Ruined King to you? This looks like someone who is late for work. I don't know. Is late for I don't know. Is trying to run from the cosplay convention and he's like, oh my god, let's catch the bus. I'm late for the bus. This it has nothing like if you look at Senna, okay, even if I show her now in the model viewer, the VFX are not gonna be displayed. But if you look at Senna, she looks and feels more as a Wraith than actual VIEGO, than actual baseline Ruined King VIEGO. So this is very cool. This is very cool, and it has the home guard in animation, as you can see. So there is the home guard in, there is a transition to home guard. It's a transition from idle state to home guard. So it's smooth. The animation transition is smooth. You can see how he enters the animation. It's not blunt. Okay. And base VIEGO doesn't have this. Base VIEGO just starts running and he stops moving, and he already moves to the he misses at the transition animation. So it's literally, the model is literally forced, the rig is literally forced to reposition itself. It's not really cut, but it repositions itself. So it just feels so unnatural, so blunt. Okay, so it's a very nice addition that this has both the idle, return to idle, it has a return to idle, and if we get out of the zone, of the home guard run zone, you will see that it also has a transition to, see? To walk. This is the transition to walk, but it also has the transition to run. It should have it. I didn't see everything this morning, so some stuff could be... God, I really hope for the run slow, guys. I hope for the run slow that he has it, please. Tell me that he has it, please. Okay, so with this one we should have the run animation. So if we get out... Yes, it has both home guard transitions into walk and into run. This is something... guys, this is something... These contexts... they are... We already are plus 4 extra animation contexts that they added to make the skin smoother. that base Viego doesn't have. Again, sure, it's not like it makes it still remotely. We are only 4 extra additions in, and it's not like it remotely makes it worth for $250. Let's be clear. Let's be honest. Of course, it's the premise of this video is that it's never gonna be. It doesn't matter what we're gonna see. Okay, it's never gonna be worth the PT Cup money of the Sanctum. It's let's put this clear, okay? Let's make this clear so we can proceed. Like, of course, it's never gonna be worth. So we're talking about objective added value to the skin, regardless of the price. The price is another matter, and we all agree that it's never gonna be worth. It's clear, it's obvious, okay? It's obvious, but we're still checking out the objective added value to the skin, okay? So just so we're clear. So it's already. Maybe we should rework the list. We should rework the list. Wait, the alert box. Okay. We should rework the list. Yeah, and let's better properties. Okay, let's better because I know already what we gotta check. So added, let's say added. For per total transitions for homeward compared to base. Okay, and we're gonna update it. So okay, so let's remove the boots. Let's remove the boots. Let's check out the the status effect animations right away. Okay, so we can check out stun by ourselves. Okay, let's see. Silenced, rooted, blinded, CC immune, stunned. Okay, and this is great. This is great because, okay, so the base rig is traced. Let's check him out. Let's check him out real quickly. Stand. Okay. So the movement, you guys here can see the movement is clearly similar. Okay, is clearly traced, the base movement, but the sword, the arm and the sword, and the arm and the sword rig is changed, and like this is slightly changed. Okay, and I know that usually I always criticize this stuff. Actually, I still criticize it because it's not like that you could still remake it from scratch. But at least they change it slightly, and this is no small thing because even for legendary skins, Riot never ever touches status effect animations. So status effect animations are always 100% recycled from the base. And the fact that they actually changed it slightly, it's not a full win, but it's something that, you know, at least it makes me think, okay, at least they actually bothered, at least they saw the stun animation and they said, okay, let's change it a bit. Let's not leave it copy-pasted completely, let's change it a bit. And I don't know, it's worth something. In my opinion, it's worth something. It's worth something. The head moved differently. Can you see? The head moved differently. The hand and the fingers. It's different. It's different. Then again, the base position is traced, but again, they completely gave it a different movement, and they even changed. Like for a status effect animation, I think that it's appreciable. How do you say that? Appreciable in English? Something that I appreciate anyway. Could be really good Ultimate years ago. For Homeguard alone, it's a lot better than Kata, to be honest. And later I'm gonna show you real quickly Katarina, Battle Queen Katarina, because there are a lot of people who say that Battle Queen Katarina is better. Okay, Battle Queen Katarina, I think it's a very high quality legendary skin. But it's not comparable, guys. It's not comparable. Like, she has a very... later I'm gonna show you. I think I have it in the PBE. She has a very quick Control 5 animation in which she changes her daggers. But the daggers are not really well outlined. The color is barely visible. It's not the same, guys. It's not the same. But Queen Katarina is still a very good legendary skin, but you can't compare it. There is so much more work, objectively speaking, put into Revenant Rain. None of this can compete Elementalist Lux. Elementalist Lux is never gonna be outclassed ever. That's something that I also want to cover later with VIEGO, but for now let's keep checking him out. So yes, I want to update the list. So stunned animation is changed from base. Uncommon, let's say uncommon, okay. And for the other ones, okay, this is okay. For the other ones, we have to seek Mr. Alistar. By the way, guys, can you tell me if you hear me well, if the audio is fine and everything, and also because again, it's okay. Xerath Xinzao. What is Alistar? Alistar, that's Milio. Okay. There is a knock-up. There is a knock-up animation. There is a knock-up animation, and I think it's different from. Let's seek it. Let's seek it in the model viewer. Let's seek it in the model viewer, guys. So let's seek it in the model viewer. By the way, can you hear the music from the in-game scene? Because I think that it's very nice. Like having a dedicated music. I would have to try, but honestly I think that it would be amazing if the music played for everyone. Like you change the Summoner's Rift music for everyone in the game. That would be very cool. That would be very cool. Music volume is good. We can? Yes, okay, nice guys, thank you. Knock-up. Knock-up loop. Okay, because one thing that I appreciate about VIEGO is that he actually has the knock-up animation fragmented both for start and loop. Okay, so this is the loop. This is the looped version. Let's check out. Now, if you so you guys know what I'm talking about. Before we check that out, stun. Okay, I want to show you that this is the stand animation for base VIEGO, And this is the stun animation for Soul Fighter VIEGO. It's exactly the same. But this is not a VIEGO thing, guys. The few, because not even that many, but the few legendary skins of champions that already feature status effect animations from the base, okay, they're always 100% recycled. Always. You can see that it's the exact same animation. It's the exact same. So, and we can compare it here. Okay, and as you can see here, it's different, guys. We have this wavy movement, okay, but it's different. And also something else that I noticed. And we're also gonna talk about this maybe later. Sorry guys, I have so many things to say, and I'm sorry, but I didn't prepare anything. Also because Riot released this skin this morning for me, so I didn't have anything. Cause this is gonna be crazy, okay? But the way they actually so it's not really a complex rigging. Not the level of Aurora, not the level of Zeri, sadly. But there is a lot of rigging. Something that I particularly appreciated, okay, because a lot of people criticize the fact that I care about face animations, okay, and I see the point. Because face animations for humanoid champions are very subtle. They are very subtle. That being said, even if they are subtle, I still believe that they add a lot, even if the player cannot see them. They add a lot. Okay, even if you can't see it, if my VIEGO is jumping and he's screaming and his mouth opens up, okay, even if you think you don't see it, you see it. Okay, so I think it's important, and a technique that I haven't been seeing since Morgana, that they used for his joke animations, and in my opinion they shouldn't only use it for emotes, okay, it's this one. It's the face features exaggeration. If I can find it, J, where is the J? Okay, J. Okay, can you see? It's super funny. Okay, can you see? Ooh, can you see the face? No? It's funny. It's funny to see it here, but when you are from the in-game perspective, when you are from the in-game perspective, okay, I'm gonna show you in game, okay, because we can. And you are not zoomed, okay. Okay, you can see that it's actually easier to see if you're looking at it, okay. And it doesn't because they need to be cartoonish. The body structure needs to deform a bit. The face structure needs to deform a bit if you want the player to notice those without having to zoom in. And I think that this is genius, and it should actually be used for all kind of animations where needed, because this is the most effective way to communicate face feature emotions to the player. This is the best, okay. And imagine if I could see something like that when I'm casting, okay, would be perfect. Okay, So, and this is something that the first time I saw it, it was on Morgana. And mind you, the Morgana rework, which by the way should be like from 2016, 2017. Guys, it's already 10 years ago. Can someone confirm it? Or was it 2019? Maybe it was 2019. It's still a lot of years ago, honestly. And she's not really okay, for some reason the skeleton here is bugged, okay, but I don't know why the skeleton here is bugged, but you can see that she's fairly rigged. She's fairly rigged. And when you basically Morgana, okay, she doesn't have a home guard context. If you go to her run animations, no, she has the run, okay, but the run home guard context is actually shared with the run haste. It's the same animation shared with two contexts. Let's see if I can. She has run slow. I love it. What is run haste? Maybe it's Morgana run haste. Okay, it's the same. It's the same animation. Okay, and you can see her mouth. You can see her mouth, and if you are playing, okay, you can see her expressions. I know that up close it's exaggerated, no? Okay, but what happened? Quest completed. I completed my quest in the... But this is actually very smart. This is a very smart to animate MOBA characters due to the static isometric perspective. Okay, it's genius. It's genius, and I think that they should use this technique more. I know that up close it looks ridiculous, but they should use it. They should. Yeah, it creeps you out. She creeps me out a little bit, not gonna lie. Yes, but it's because we are close. Because we are close. But... Bellissimo, dai. It's gorgeous. I love it. Bellissimo, dai. He's old. He's old. But it's genius. It's a genius way to convey face rigging and face expressions to the player. So I love it. They should use it more. I know that it's ridiculous. No, it's not ridiculous. It's beautiful, guys. I'm telling you. But it's really nice. It's really nice. And so yeah, we have knock-up. We need to check out for. God damn it! We didn't put. Oh, Nasus. We didn't put Nasus. God damn it. It's fine, because later we will have to one session. The sessions ends at 1 hour. We will never make it in 30 minutes to show everything. So I'm gonna show you something else. Let's go here. Gonna show you something else. Let's place a dummy. So. Actually, it's better. Okay, if I place it here. Even better. Sorry, guys. I know it's super annoying. It's super annoying. Even better here, so we have more space, more clarity. Yeah, this is where I make my videos most of the time. It's always this part. It's my favorite. So let's check out his. First his idle animations. Let's check out his idle animations. I think it's only 2 variants. Okay, he has a... look at the VFX, guys. Look at the VFX. He has more mist than base VIEGO. Base VIEGO has nothing. Base VIEGO has nothing that hints at the Black Mist. He has some very slight dark mist, dark smoke coming out from his boots only when he's moving around. But it's underwhelming. Base VIEGO, they completely destroy, and it's such a pity because I think that base VIEGO design, it's his best iteration, except for the fact that he's bare-chested. This is something that I also hate of this skin, is that he's bare-chested. He has to be sexy. He has to be half naked because otherwise it's not cool enough. No, and also, while I think it's very Sephiroth-ish to give him this hair. It's stylish. I think it fits well. Okay, but at the same time, I really like the original VIEGO hairstyle. No, so we already have Soul Fighter VIEGO with long hair. I think that Brysington, thank you for subscribing. I think that, I don't know, maybe they could have gone for something that is more unique to VIEGO than Shadow Assassin Kain, because this is honestly like bare chest, long hair. Visually, it screams Shadow Assassin Kain to me. It doesn't scream VIEGO. So that's something that, in my opinion, they failed. Okay, VIEGO really needed a breastplate armor. He needed a breastplate armor. Maybe give him a scar where the heart is, or keep this crystal. It's good, but god damn it, give him a damn armor, breastplate armor. Give him a helmet. I really wanted to see him with a helmet, maybe a hood with a mask like Ashenite Pike would have been super cool. Okay, super cool. And so you make him plated, and you make him all super mysterious, very knightish, and then you place a crown on his hood, a spectral crown on his hood. It would have been so cool. Okay, like this is his heel form. This is the right form. Okay, we're gonna comment this later, but I'm not sure. The effects are, of course, the VFX are insane. They are insane, guys. Like look at the reflection, and look at the souls. Like the VFX, it's clear. No, it's something that I always say in my videos. The VFX are the new focus of Riot Games. So it's obvious. It's obvious that it looks gorgeous. But if you look at VIEGO's, yes, he's full of this red blanket, okay. But the actual model doesn't change much. It's all VFX. This is all VFX, and this is something that they did not only for VIEGO. It's a Riot Games philosophy. Like they are streamlining the philosophy of less meshes, less 3D model parts, more VFX. Because the only thing that changes here is that the crown mesh disappears and the horn meshes toggle, and then it's all VFX. And I think that we can check this out. Get ready. We can check this out here. We can check this out here. Hello, idol. Idol 2. Here we can already see the idol, guys. Idol 1. Okay, this is the idol 1. Okay, this is something that I don't appreciate. And that is that. This is idol 1 is the base. Okay. The base animation. Like base VIEGO only has 2 idol variants. What is the I su canal beta adesso. Okay, so idol 1. This is the base idol, and every now and then he thinks about Isolde, and it's like okay, so I appreciate very much, by the way, that he's very expressive. Base Viego is very expressive. Okay, and he only has like one idle base and one idle variant. In Soul Fighter, he loses all of his expression because the face is completely static. The eye moves, but his face is completely a stone. Okay, and this is his idle base, and he also has this idle variant with Isolde. By the way, a lot of value of this skin is Isolde, is the Isolde Ghost. I think that they made this skin is amazing because it's like it's very similar to Hainon Yone, for which there is like an additional model plus VFX, an additionally animated plus VFX model. So it's like 2 in 1. I love it. This adds so much value in my opinion. It adds so much value. It's insane. It's crazy. I'm actually glad that they didn't give an Isolde to Base Viego or the new Revenant train, because I don't want Isolde. Like, I know that Isolde has become a meme in my channel, but I actually hate the fact that Viego cries for Isolde the whole time. He cries too much for Isolde. Basta, that's enough. That's why I love how they balanced it in a Revenant train, because it's still a relevant factor, his dead wife, but he's more focused on vengeance, on being angry. That's something that I actually wanted for Base Viego. Anyway, there are 2 variants. See, she's also, the ghost is also completely animated, and this is so much value. This is so much value. And so they gave him 1 base and 2 variants here, but here they went back to only 1 base and one. And this is something that makes me a bit. So we have the right form. So it's not really okay. So it's not entirely only VFX. Here there is also form changing, okay, but the thing is that the form changing is pretty much a copy paste. There aren't really any additional meshes. It's like a copy paste, only the color changes, okay. And so the Wraith also incorporates the crown, the new crown. So that we have, this is the base crown. Should be horns, exactly. Sephiroth. This is Sephiroth. This is a Shadow Assassin Kane. Like if you take out the horns and it's Shadow Assassin Kane, guys. I don't know why they had to. He already has his own hairstyle, and it's very unique to Viego, in my opinion. No? Leave it. Why you have to give him long hair? Because it's sexier. Because long hair and bare chest is sexier, it sells more. Heart Steel Kane, yeah. See, Rihan now. See. Wish he could have had helmet for the right form. Absolutely. Like if you ask me if I prefer this doesn't have an additional form, so it's only how beautiful. It's only mesh play here, so and crown. Okay, so if you ask me, this is so cool. Mamma mia, this is so cool, guys. This armor design is the cool. Like I would have preferred if Viego had this base model, and maybe he would just undress himself in some context occasions, but this is the best. This is so cool. I don't know. I have such a thing for this. It's insane to me. And in my opinion, they should have added armor meshes. They should have added because you see, if you remove the right mesh, the right mesh is the torso and the helmet. And so the default for Viego is the other torso, his original torso, and then there is the crown, okay? But for the Wraith, when you enter the Wraith form, it disables the default and the crown meshes. Lion Thank you for subscribing. So, but this design is so cool. Like, in my opinion, they should have added. Like, imagine him full armored. Would have been so cool. So much Dark Souls, so much Elden Ring. It should. Dark Souls and Elden Ring are super popular. They are super popular. Okay. I know that maybe it's a niche per se. I don't know if defining Dark Souls and Elden Ring a niche is correct, because honestly there is so much people into it. If you watch creators, big creators of Dark Souls, Elden Ring, From Software games, they have like multiple million subscribers, so it has to amount to something, okay? And if I don't know, if they gave him more of a Dark Souls, more of an Ashen Knight bike, because all the other Ashen Knights, they are half naked as well. I don't know, it would have been so much cooler. It's still cool, guys. It's still cool, okay? Because okay, it's an additional model. It's an additional model that doesn't have much change, okay? But it's an additional model. But this is all hand painted, by the way, because champions are all hand painted. Because the base engine for League of Legends, if I remember correctly, doesn't have like a very in-depth and articulate engine that handles shading, shadows, and all of that stuff. So they are all hand painted. So you see, they are already the shadows and the lighting. They are already hand painted in the model. So this is all handmade. Okay, let's be honest. But at the same time, except for the Hordes meshes, there is no other mesh. There is no other 3D models here. It's cool. It has style. Okay, I don't see why an undead Night King should have hordes like a devil. No idea why. Rather than an Nazgul Wraith armor like his base one. This makes much more sense. But in its own right, it has style, I guess. So anyway, like always, I just branch out and I lose myself. Let me see what you guys are talking about. I wish at least when he ascends, we would see our goddess is old. Our goddess. Okay, wish they used this concept art where the grave was part of his sword, but a man can be ish. Wish he could have had helmet for the Wraith form. Yes, me too, Biolla, me too. 2 years ago, the skin will sell... no, okay, no, okay. For an ultimate skin, yes. Not for 1,800 reward points. This is so much stuff, guys. I still have to show you so much stuff, guys. I know I'm super slow, I know I'm super slow. If you want to see everything right away, just check out Skin Spotlight's video, because I'm slow and I want to check everything surgically. But there is still so much stuff that I have to show you. And it's so much more value than a legendary skin. This is objective. There is so much more value than a legendary skin. It's not on the same plane as a legendary skin. I'm not saying this because I'm defending VIEGO, because I play VIEGO. It's subjective, guys. Subjective. Just let Virgo have a helmet FFS. I agree. I really get Alucard vibes. God damn it. Today I haven't worn my glasses at all. And that's very bad. Let me get my glasses. Okay. Otherwise I can't read properly there. Full armored would be quoted, but his E suffers from the fact that it does not change it with swords. But well, what do you mean? The red effect. We're gonna check it out. Nothing actually. I mean, no. He actually has some meshes that got some WFX applied depending on the sword that he's wielding. But I agree with you that a unique form would have been cooler. But then again, I think that the unique form was better achievable if he wore a full armor. If he wore a full armor, then you could actually change the design of the armor, okay, for each sword. But the fact that he's half naked because he has to sell to I don't know who, honestly. I don't even want to think about who. It just cuts. Like what form are you gonna give him? Are you gonna change his pants? Are you gonna what are you gonna change? He needs a full armor to have multiple forms, in my opinion, or at least a breastplate if you want to leave his head out. At least a breastplate. Yeah, Vander, it would have been so much cooler. You're not slow. Take your time. It's $250. No, but this is PBE, guys. I didn't buy it. It's still not live. This is PBE. It's not like. Is this skin worth 3,250 read points? No skin is worth that much. Selalduman. No skin is worth that much. This, of course, it's overpriced. This is overpriced. It's never gonna be in discussion if it's worth. It's never gonna be worth. It's never gonna be worth that much money. The max value. Look, the most expensive scenario that I can think of, and it still would be too much in my opinion, would be $50, €50 is the cap. €50 is the cap. €50 because you are really fetishizing a product, a digital product. That's pure digital product fetish. And it's already too much. So yeah, 47 minutes, guys. Okay, wait. Before we restart the session, let's jump straight into. Otherwise we will have to redo the entire session. Let's not. Okay, so let's go full ham. I need to show you the transformation now. So brace yourself. I'm gonna speed up a little. Oh. This is the pentakill effect. Listen to the music. It's cool, guys. This is undeniably cool. Also, I love VIEGO's Slam. It's one of my favorite. It's undeniably cool. And you can see, now you may ascend. You can see that we collected enough swords, and now we can ascend, and the ascension has its own animation, guys. So look, check this out. And music effect. It's cool. It's such an undeniably cool mechanic. It's not like Sanuzal Mordekaiser that he just uses his ultimate, and when the ultimate expires, the model swaps. There is a process here. There is a very cool visual animation going on. Okay, and this is not everything. So, for accessibility, check this out, guys. For accessibility, these are all the swords that you own. After 15 takedowns, you unlock them all. You can manually click here to select your favorite. Check this out. So I want the assassin one here. Each one has its own animation. Okay. Each sword has its unique wield animation. And that's not everything, because it's this animation is not only has a transition to idle. This goes back to idle. Okay. You can do it if you press. I mean, you can also click. Okay. Can you see? There are transitions. There are transitions to. It's completely. It has completely. Complete transition animations. So they persist while you move around. And Control 5 will cycle through the swords. There is also the base one, you can go back to the base one. It's the coolest in my opinion. And the Ascended adds, once you ascend, you can see that the crown is on fire. There are multiple, the eyes change colors. You can see it because the crown animation, once ascended, the crown animation is so bright. It's on fire, okay. And so the crown and some shading on the hair, they change color. And there is so much undeniable work here, guys. There is so much undeniable work, like it's guys, can you see that? Like each sword, it's so much unique. It has so much personality because each sword has its unique. Can you see? It's crazy. It's crazy. That's so much work put into it, and the fact that they gave the swords transitions, it's super cool. And I still didn't show you the best part for me, and that's the best part for me. And so you already saw the pentakill animation is super cool. The pentakill animation is also super cool. And there is something I'm thinking, because we only have 8 minutes left because before the session closes, when we have to remake it. The thing is that, okay, so now I'm 406 movement speed. So we have run animation enabled. This is the run animation. It's not the walk animation. Okay. You can see that, okay, there are good transition animations for stop, for go in, and this is just like the base VIEGO. This is just like the base VIEGO. Okay. But also there are transition animations for the Q ability. Okay, the Q ability, there is a transition animation back to idle, a transition animation to run. You guys can see this is while VIEGO is running. Okay. By the way, let me say that the way that they animated him here running, this is the way that this looks like a serious run. A run animation that wants to kill. He's looking for victims, not like base VIEGO. Jesus Christ. Mamma mia, mamma mia, mamma mia, mamma mia. Not like this. Where is this? Where is this goblin? This with the hunchback. So ugly. What is this? What is he doing? It's like he's searching, so I forgot something. Oh my god, the cosplay convention. Ah yes, I forgot my keys, my house keys. I don't know. It's so ugly. This is cool. This is visually cool to look at. Okay, and there is also a variant. The base one also has a variant, okay. But it's cool. The way he flips the sword, it's super cool, okay. And so there is transition. The Q has a transition back to idle, a transition to run, and same goes for the W. The W has a transition back to idle, and it has a transition Check this out. To run. Okay, this is. Can you guys see when he stops using W? When he stops using W, this is the transition animation to run. But guys, what I showed you now, what I showed you so far, this is his run animation. Super cool, by the way. I really like it. I really like base VIEGO run walk animation, even if I don't like the run one. This one is super cool. Stovek, my wallet will bleed, brother. I mean, I can't blame you. I can't blame when someone loves this. Like me, honestly, let me tell you my story, my version. Wait, I will tell you later. I will tell you later because we only have 4 minutes left before I have to restart the session. So we also have the Q. Also has a transition to walk. We also have a transition to walk. Can you see? How smooth? And check this out. And there is the transition back from W to walk too. So there are so many transitions for each run animation speed level. Okay, and that's so good. That's so good, guys. Okay, and the same applies. The same applies. Guys, if you watch my videos, you know that my biggest complaint, my biggest complaint is the fact that base VIEGO, this is the best part, guys. Huh? Brace yourselves. This is the best part of this skin for me. I know I'm crazy. But my biggest complaint with VIEGO is that his attack animations are not properly fragmented. So he does have the transitions for walk and run, but he does not have a transition back to idle. Because his attack animation and his return to idle is packed together. It's one single animation, which clashes a lot when he's auto-attacking, because between attacks, when you speed up, when you increase your attack speed, he looks super goofy. He looks like he's desperately trying to pause again in idle, no? In between attacks. It's super goofy. That's what creates that super jagged factor, eye factor, no? With base VIEGO. But this skin, I don't know if you can notice, okay, but okay, this is the crit animation, and we're gonna talk about the crit animation, guys, too. I didn't want to, I didn't realize that I also have crit. But the good part, okay, is that not only they added, look, not only that, it's crazy, you know, among all of the good things that this skin has, this is the best part for me, because the smoothness and the transitions, they are so important to me. Okay, and it's crazy. It's crazy. You guys can see it already, but not only they gave transitions to idle, but they gave transitions to crit animations too. Base VIEGO doesn't have. If you watched my latest video about VIEGO, base VIEGO doesn't have transition animations for critical strikes. So he looks super jagged. He looks like if you kite while you crit, you will see VIEGO completely stop moving. Like he just repositions himself. Like his word teleports in his hand in his walk animation. Like it's. But here they added so many transition contexts to make the skin smooth. It's crazy. And it's not only oh my god, 30 seconds only! Help! It's not only for the walk. The transitions are also for the run. So it's crazy. It's crazy. The amount of transitions that they added, it's crazy. It's the one thing that I wanted to see the most. And they added it. Vabbè. Let's remake it, and we're gonna put Nasus, so we can actually see if he has run slow animation. I hope so. I hope so. It would be perfect. Would be perfect if he had it. So let's add Nasus. And let's dive back in.
Love ruins all.
Love ruins all. They did it, crit to Iron. The prophecy came true. Vigo, all I'm missing from the skin, Diego asking the scuttle where is all the... Villager upset people can buy the skin. Yeah, the intro animation is super cool, and the music. Ciao Pedro Victor, thank you for subscribing. And the music too. The music that replaces the Samurai's Rift music. Now wait, we have to toggle minions because we need the Nasus to level up a bit. So yeah, there is so much work put into. So many more context, animation contexts added. At the same time, yeah, like comparing it to Elementalist Lux, for example. The fact that it doesn't have forms, the fact that each Lux form has its own unique voiceover too. Okay, each Elementalist Lux form has its unique VFX. Okay, Viego doesn't. Viego only the sword changes VFX because the W is the same. No, the R changes VFX. Okay, each R is different. The E stays the same, but logically speaking too, because if it's only the sword changing, of course, it's only the sword's property. The mist, changing the mist color doesn't make much sense. Same for the W. The matter kit makes sense, but yeah, quantity-wise, does not match. Enemy executed. What? Nasus, why are you healing yourself like that? So... yeah. So... again, it's never gonna be worth $250, that's for sure. That's for sure. Please, Nasus. Hit level 2. Just hit level 2. That's all I need. That's all I need. Let's go there. So, if we already have the walk, okay, we're already at 345. So, I don't know, guys. I think I saw. I think that what I saw this morning wasn't the runs low. I think what I saw this morning was that I was with boots, and with boots run kicks in, but if with the W he brings you below 380, you go back to walk. So I think I mistook walk for run slow. Let's see. Yes. It doesn't have a run slow. It doesn't. You know, the funny thing is that it already looks like a run slow anime, so it would be very hard to make him look like he's going slow. Like, you can always find a way. I'm not justifying it, and I actually think that they should add it. They should animate it. I'm just thinking that it's kind of hard to think of. Maybe he could, like, put his left arm below, like, behind him, and run and like struggle to go, like he's being kept by chains. That would be some kind of nice rendition. But anyway, it's such a... I'm gonna write it down on the PBE mega thread. Hopefully they add it. I doubt. I very much doubt so. So checklist. That's a shame, by the way. That's a shame. So run slow is missing. So finally added all possible transition animations. Everything has a transition animation. He doesn't have anything that is missing a transition animation. All of the attacks, all of the runs, run animations, attack animations, idle and return to idle, the Q, both for walk and for run, the double view, both for walk and for run, the attack animations. I already said that. The R animations has it. Everything has a transition animation. Let me see. Wait. Let me see the E. Yeah, that's a transition animation. Yeah, there is absolutely, even on the E. I think that Viego doesn't have it. Base Viego does not have a transition animation into his E. He does not have, like, if you leave the mist and go back, he this is missing from base, guys. This is missing from the base. Viego has a transition animation when he casts. When he casts, he does have a transition animation, okay? But if he leaves the mist and enters again, he doesn't have a... Can you see how he enters the mist and he starts floating? Look. Check this out. It's so nice. It's so nice, guys. The base one just... Because also the base one has such a ridiculous pose. the animation, it's so... It looks so stupid. I kinda like it. It looks stupid, but I kinda like it. It has style. But with base Viego, if you get out of the mist and you enter back, you get a cut. There is a cut. There is no transition. You get cut from walk or run into the E run animation. Here there is a transition, so it's super nice. Even the E has a transition animation. It's so crazy. The R, so there is a return to idle. Looks so cool, by the way, huh? It looks so exaggeratedly cool. And also, let's see. There is a transition to run. It looks a bit goofy. It doesn't look like... it's like the sword does not make much, but there is. The animation is here. I'm just judging the animation itself. I don't know. I would have made it so that it's like the sword would resist a bit to take it off the ground. So okay, so we can disable minions and turret. So one thing, the only thing that I noticed, okay, this morning, and I want to write it down in the mega thread, is that the Q passive proc, double strike, it looks cool, but did you see the speed? Like, it's the thing is that there are too many few frames. Like the Q itself, return to idle, has the correct pacing, but when after you strike, he gets back too bluntly into his idle animation, and the reason is that like the base one has it better actually. I'm not saying that the transition doesn't exist. The transition exists because I'm gonna show you now, but it's too fast. It's too quick. It's too quick, and it breaks the natural flow, in my opinion. Spell one, how is it called? Double attack. Eccolo qui. Okay. So you have the double attack in. This is the in, double attack in. Okay, and then you have the one to idle. Can you see the pacing is slow? He goes back slow. So there is the transition is proper here. But let me check out the legendary. Why everything has to... Oh, double attack. Attack to idle. So dramatic. But it's cool. No, also, the pacing here is also nice. It's also correct. But if you go here... So D, 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 double attack, A, B, C, D, double attack. Eccolo. To idle. There, you see? It's too quick. It's too quick. It's too blunt. Can you see? Look at the speed. Look at the speed here, and compare it to the other two. I think the duration is shared between the base and legendary, but this one is too quick, and so it looks. It looks. It's I don't know. I know, guys. I know that's super picky. You know, like average Exol hater would say, like, but bro, you're not gonna see that in game. You don't see it. You don't see it in game. Why? I'm not gonna stand still and watch my champion do things. I don't look at my champions. I look at nothing. I just look. Apparently, average players just zoom in the map 500% to take all of the screen, and they just look at the map. Nobody watches anything. They just nothing. You could replace the character with a stickman, and would be the same for them. I'm not gonna really. You look at your champion when you play. I don't look at my champion because I feel lucky that I don't have you in my ranked games, because I don't want to have a teammate that looks at this champion instead of playing my ranked game. They are actually like this. People are like this. They say this. They say this stuff. Thank God I probably you are low. Actually, it's not even high Galo, but I used to be like I'm kinda Emerald hard stack, but I also have been Diamond, so it's pretty like above average. So I don't think I'm and yes, I do watch my I do watch my champion. I do watch my character do stuff, and I enjoy that. I care about it. It's not because I do that I'm silver, for example, or I'm bronze, or I'm iron. I think it's something that doesn't have anything to do with rank. Anyway, sorry, I'm just ranting, because people do make me so upset at times. Anyway, so this is the only thing. Okay, so the thing that I'm gonna push for fix in the PBE mega thread, and I will do it right after this stream, is gonna be run slow status effect. We need a run slow status effect animation. We do. And a longer. I would say a longer. They will never do it, by the way. They will never do it. They will never call again the animators and pay to fix something like this that nobody cares about but me. But it genuinely like why it doesn't have the correct pacing? No? Why it has to be so blunt? Then again, if you look at the to run transition, it has the correct pacing. And it's good, it's acceptable, because it feels natural. It feels natural. And I want to see if there is also one for the run animation. So we're gonna buy boots. Oh, what the hell? So I'm gonna see. Let's see if there is also the correct transitions for run. Yes. There is also the current. He just. It's perfect. It's like the transitions are perfect, except the transition back to idle for the queue. I'm trying my best to to find something that is wrong, but let me think. Let me think. Okay, because let's go back. Let's go back to Shoeless. Shoeless VIEGO. No, via. By the way, also the fact that, like, if I think about base VIEGO, that just he also has cut because he doesn't have transition for the home guard run. So not only the base VIEGO home guard run looks awful, but he doesn't even have transition. So his movement is literally cut. Like, he runs like a thief, like a robber, like a criminal. And then he stops. Actually, it fits. Lore-wise, it fits because it's like this robber. It's like this smuggler. Okay, it's like this smuggler that is just running because he stole something. Look. What is it? RR. Okay. So it's like no. This is the run base. Run home guard, actually. So. It's like this is his home guard run, okay? And he just starts. Okay, so imagine you are in base. You start the game as VIEGO. You are in base. You start running, like you click somewhere to move, and he starts just like this. Just like you're gonna see it here, it's how you see it in game. Like this. Just reposition himself and starts running. Then, when it's time to stop the run animation, the home guard run expires. The home guard run area, because now it's area. It's not a buff anymore. That the case. It's an area. So when you get out of the area, like imagine, you are running to your lane. You are in jungle, but you run as far as the home guard area is, and then all of a sudden. Look, like this. This is the literal transition. Like, so sudden. So it's a cut. There is no transition. It's a cut. So, so not only, and it's lore-wise it makes sense because if he stole something, no, then he has to play dumb. He has to play like he's just a pedestrian. No, let's remove his sword and his crown. So now it's a pedestrian. So now it's just a civilian VIEGO. No, it's just after he stole something, he plays dumb. So it's sudden. Makes sense. Lore-wise, it makes sense, huh? But Revenant Rain, it's actually cool because Revenant Rain has the idol. Does the idol from base, and home guard. Look, guys, look, it's here. The voices are here. Home guard to idol, home guard to run, home guard to walk, and that's not all because there is idol in walk. Okay, this is the. Okay, no, this is the idol. Sorry. Walk to idle. We have to search for idle. Should be home guard in, maybe. Home guard in. God damn it, I can't find. Okay, run home guard in. Okay, see? Then he starts. He has this transition animation where he enters the home guard, and he continues going. And then when he has to stop. No, sorry. Because he has also a run home guard in. Okay, no, this is the transition back. Sorry. Anyway, it's so much smoother. It's so much smoother than the base VIEGO. It's so much smoother, honestly. And yes, I wanted to see. Okay, one thing. Okay, now we don't have any crit strike. So attack 1, attack 2, attack 1, attack 2. Okay, and that's the attack close. Okay, but okay. 2 e 3. Okay, now it makes sense. 2 e 3. So the third attack is called attack close. And it only triggers when you're close enough to the target. Otherwise, it's only attack 1 and attack 2. Okay, that's something that it looks cool. It's not mirrored. It's not mirrored. That's something that I appreciate. That it's not mirrored. But only 2 attack variants. That's a bit poor in my opinion. I say that at least, like, yes, he has the special. The special hilt strike when he's close enough. Too close, by the way. Too close. It's too close. Like this. You need to be too close to trigger that one. But only 2 variants. It's a bit. It's not enough, in my opinion. I would have given him 3, at least 3 base variants plus the special attack close. But at least 3 variants. Then I understand that movement-wise, maybe it's smoother when you slash left and right. Then again, I'm not sure because you can add more slashes, like maybe upwards or downward slashes. No, it would have been better with 4 variants. I think that for again. Because there is already a lot of stuff, okay? I can't deny that. There is a lot packed in this game already. But I think that adding some more variants here was necessary. So let me check the list. Okay, so finally added all possible transition animations. Q return to idle is a bit too quick. Needs more basic. Okay. So only allora attack variants unchanged. Needed at least 4. Whose attack close. Okay. Okay. Let me add something else. So great armor, horns. No, great armor. Great armor. Horns make no sense. He needed a full-on armor better. Also, forms. Swords are impeccable. Swords are impeccable, but if he wasn't naked and had armor on, different armor, use armor styles, forms, was better. I'm trying to be synthetic. I don't want to spam too much the screen. Okay. So, I wanted to check out. So. This is the transition to walk. We have the transition to walk. Attack 1 to walk, attack 2 to walk, attack 1 to walk. So, to walk we have them. Let me see, I'm gonna be super I want to be super nitpicky with this skin. I need to be. Yeah. Yes, yes. No. It has transition to. Yes. Now, about the Q. I see. I already checked it before, both for run and for walk. It does everything. Let me think. Okay, the crit animations. Let's try the crit animations. So. No. Okay. So, the crit animations. Just like... Are you still checking? Ciao, Pepsi. Of course I'm still checking, of course. I'm not super... I need to be super nitpicky with this game. So, I think that the crit animations, they're super neat. Okay, and they actually added crit transitions back to idle, guys. And not only that, but okay, because I don't have the boots. I was like, what? But there is also... Okay, I think that the transitions that Critical Strike use... This makes sense, huh? This makes sense. The transitions that it uses is the one of the basic attacks. But at least it's there. At least they are there. They gave it. It's not a dedicated crit context, okay, also because it has variance. It makes sense, huh? And it still looks smooth. But it has it. Can you see? Like base VIEGO. They look a bit out of place, huh? Because they don't really connect. They don't really connect with the movements that he does. So when he resumes movement, you can see that it's actually the base attack. It's not the crit. But at least there is something. Now, this is something that I, by the way, that I want to write in the PBE mega thread. Let me check out the. So transitions, transitions, okay, and also crit transitions use attack. Hide, make, need dedicated, okay. Holy, why it's not showing? Why the list is not showing properly? Let me see. No, nope. Okay, let's do something. Let's just I don't understand why it cuts like that. God, I don't know how to fix it. Ah. See, it's a bit clunky, so it's something that I will surely push in the Megathread feedback. That crit animations need dedicated ones. At least they gave them transition animations, so it doesn't feel horrible, okay? Because base Viego feels horrible. Base Viego feels horrible because he cuts to nothing. He cuts straight into walk or run during his crit animations, and it's horrible. So it's really cool what they did here. Anything else? They run slow, yes, they run slow. They run slow for sure. I didn't count the pentakill. Let's see if they all come here. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Let's see. God, I don't have. It's not doing much. Come on, Alistair. I need that guidance. Come on. Jesus, also I'm in PBE, so it's lagging. It's lagging. It's very hard. If you are on PBE from Europe. Oh, okay. It's so cool, by the way. The effect is insane. And the music. By the way, look at the swords. The swords have the meshes. Each sword has dedicated meshes and WFX. It's crazy. Look at how animated this sword is. There's undeniably a lot of work put in this skin. It's the swords are so dynamic. That's kind of crazy. Look at this. Look how cool the runes flowing through the sword. Look at the runes flowing through the sword. It's so cool. Sephiroth never looked so good. With the best Diana was better. Swords are really cool. They made it so smooth. And also ascension. You can ascend. And This is so cool. This animation here is so cool. Also, guys, look. The Assassin Blade, which is my favorite, by the way. It has... It flips so much, it rotates so much when he swings. Now, this is because I have the crit animation. Like, for the crit animation, he actually changes animation too for the... because he flips it. It's crazy, my god. Okay, so you can see that attacks overwrite the animation for... No, okay, the animation is the same, but the way the Assassin's Sword flips, it's crazy. It's crazy good. Can you guys see? This is my favorite sword, I think, of the ones that I saw. The red one, the base one, is also very good. But this one, look at how much it flips. It's like so... it gives so much acrobatic feedback. Kiting like this feels so good. Honestly, guys, I'm worried for the quality review video for the skin because there is so much stuff that I want to cover that I can't make a 20 minutes video. It's impossible. In my style, my PC would never survive. Never. But it's really well done. It's really well done. And so now, before we're done here, I want to show you real quickly Battle Queen Katarina. Because many people say that Battle Queen Katarina is better. But it's clearly not better. It's clearly not better. It's clearly not better. It's good. It's plenty worth. For sure, it's plenty worth. Like ratio speaking, it's so much more worth, of course. Like put in perspective, now for what it costs and what it gives, it's so much more worth. Battle Queen Katarina, but to say that Battle Queen Katarina is better, it's not. Objectively, it's not better, guys. So, Battle... I have it. I think I have it. See? Yeah, I have it. Yeah, because on PBE you also have to... You also have to buy champions with the original price for whatever reason.
Violence solves everything.
Okay. Violence solves everything. No, it's never worth, guys. It's never worth 200. It's never worth that much. Okay, so this is Katarina. The skin is so good, huh? Super worth for a legendary. It's super good. Like if I main Katarina, if I personally main Katarina, if Katarina was a main for me, I would buy the skin. I would use the skin only. Also because it's such an ingent upgrade to the original one. Okay, but so this is the Control 5. This is the Control 5 for Battle Queen Katarina. Okay, which does not activate because I have to kill. Oh, damn it! I have to kill people. I have to kill. Sorry, I have to kill enemies to trigger the change. So sorry. So basically, yeah, it does change. It does change the mesh. It does change the mesh of the daggers, but it's only the daggers. And maybe I can show you on the. Maybe I can show you on the. Maybe I can show you on here. Okay, let's see. Okay, so gem. These are the gem. Blade 1, okay. So. This is the original blade. Then you have blade 2. But this is all it changes. It does not change. There is nothing. There is really nothing else added. I don't recall blades changing VFX too. Maybe some of you know. By the way, it's so well done. Look at the physics. I love it. The skin is so good. If I was a Katarina main, I would main this. Maybe the face is a bit too static. It's an old skin, huh? Yeah, the face is too static. A bit too static. But it's such a good skin. I love the amount of details, the amount of meshes. The design, the knightish design, it's so good. And so, but Lizard, what is this? What the hell is this? What is this mesh? Maybe the recall. So blade 4, blade 5, blade 6. So there are 6 blades. Just the same number as VIEGO, I think. But it's not comparable, guys. It's not the same work. Let's be honest. So it's not the same work as the new VIEGO. Like, it changes. Like, you have to. I don't know if. No, it doesn't. It doesn't let you change it while you're moving. So you have to be stationary. It doesn't have any transition animations. It doesn't let you activate this while moving. See, it overrides. It makes you. It's not the same thing, guys. It's not the same thing. And again, it's still such a very cool feature for a legendary skin. So I'm not saying that Battle Queen Katarina is bad. Battle Queen Katarina is it's very good. It's such a good skin. I never actually analyzed it too much. It has very good transitions too, it seems like. Can you stop moving? Thank you. Yeah, no, it does. It also has. Yeah, there are transitions even to attacks. It's very nice. It's a very nice skin. No, but it's the skin is super good, guys. The skin is super good. Like, but it's not. You can't compare it to the work that is put, objectively speaking. And I'm not defending the gash. I'm not defending the gash. Again, I say that it's never worth that much money. Okay. Maybe the VFX changed too. Can someone tell me if the VFX changed too? How they call it involve the laser? Ah, okay, hard to do with daggers. That's really sick, and the blades are beautifully sculpted, but they don't have plenty well thought out effects. Like, they aren't as alive as on new VIEGO skin. Yeah, exactly. No. But the new VIEGO skin, guys, objectively, there is so much more. Do you think VIEGO is like an Elementalist Lux? I mean, it looks better for less RP. Lux is way like, in terms of Riot points proportion, Lux would be nowadays would be an exalted skin. They would sell you Lux for $250. That's for sure. So buying Lux for $30 only, it's completely worth, because it gives so much. It gives 10 forms. She has 10 forms. Then again, in terms of accessibility, you cannot access all forms at once. This has to be said, okay, about Lux. You cannot interchange Elementalist Lux forms. Maybe I can show you. Let's see if I can show you Elementalist Lux. I should have it. Please tell me I don't have to spend because even on Elementalist Lux, no, but I think I own it. Oh, I own it. Okay, in PBE I own it. Because on PBE they make you pay for stuff. It's crazy, my opinion. Full price. Why it's not 1 RP everything? I will never understand that. But anyway.
Let's light it up.
It's already selected, yeah? Maybe because a long time ago, several months ago, I made a... this would be guys, this would be an exalted skin. Nowadays, it would be an exalted skin. Yeah, you're locked to the choices. Exactly. The thing that Elementalist Lux has is that you are locked to the choices you make. Okay, so ignoring the lower resolution of the base form texture. That's something that they say that they told me so because there wasn't enough memory available when they made the skin, and reaching 10 forms was already too much. Anyway. So, what was the condition? Lux gains elemental power from damaging enemy champions with his spells. Okay, so target damage should be the same. Okay, I think the onward stop for animation is the same as the base one, but that's fine. It's an old skin, all things considered. The animation sets are the same across all skins, so animations do not change across skins. They should be the same. Maybe the R changes, and I'm not sure. So one R variant. Abilities are not supposed to have variants, that makes sense. Okay, so this is the base form, and wasn't there a way to speed it up? I think there was a way to speed it up. Here. Isn't there a command here? Complete lore quest. Toggle auto attack range markers. Spawn. I doubt. Stack items. Fully stack runes. Stack items. Fully stack runes. Right. Nothing. Okay. Because a level 18, once you're level 18, you can bypass it. Okay, so imagine you hit enough. So it's like a quest system basically. So it's very similar. Like Exalted Mordekaiser, if I remember correctly, has it that you have to use your ultimate a certain amount of times, which, by the way, in my opinion, it's such a poor design. Like they could have found something more interactive, in my opinion, than something like that. Then again, that's my opinion. Spirit Blossom Morgana is the same. Spirit Blossom Morgana only has to hit enemies with her abilities. Like we can compare them, by the way. I can log in with them after this one. The only one that I don't have is Arcane Factory Jinx, because Riot removed it from PBE for whatever reason. But Sanusal Mordekaiser and Spirit Blossom Morgana and also Radiant Serpent set is the same. They were also removed. Anyway, also Radiant Serpent set. I don't even remember what was Radiant Serpent set has to use double view. I think it was the double view. You have to hit with double view a certain amount of times, but it's super ugly. Radiant Serpent set is so ugly. It's such an ugly skin. That's really legendary level in my opinion, because it does nothing, that skin. It's ugly. It doesn't have it even has less thing than the base skin, because the exalted skin doesn't have a face rig and the base skin has it. For example, it's a small detail, but just to let you understand, it has stuff removed from base. I don't know, it's something that I will never understand. Anyway, so it works like this. You choose one element. You choose the first element of the game. So let's go with air. She transforms. It's super cool. It's so cool that she transforms. And so, again, the animations don't change. The scepter does change, and the VFX change, guys. So, again, this is very advanced. This is so advanced. Okay, so animations don't change even on the R. I think they did, but the VFX change. Then again, this base Prisma is the same, but as you can see, the ultimate is wind now, and it also has SFX that match wind. So it's all VFX work. There are no additional animations, just like VIEGO. Okay, the only thing that changes are the form, the way it looks. The armor, the model, okay, not the face, okay, but hair change, armor design and everything change, scepter changes. So thank you Passive for subscribing. So to some degree there is more work, sure. That being said, the scepter is not the scepter doesn't have the same work that the sword has of VIEGO. Then again, abilities have completely unique weapons, so we have to factor that in. Okay, and she has 10 forms, guys. 10. This means that she has 10 amounts of ability WFX, and that's crazy. Let's be honest, it's crazy. So once you choose your first transformation, okay, you can choose a second one to blend the first one with, and each blend of each form gives different other forms. So this is cool. It's like each game, see? Storm. Again, they don't change. The animations don't change. Actually, the scepter is the same. It changes slightly the design. The color is kind of the same, but the outfit are changed. The color palette are changed. Okay. So look at the VFX. They're different completely. Such a good skin. It's such a good skin. It's crazy. But there are no additional animations. So on this side it's the same as VIEGO. It's all a VFX work. And you would need to quantify the amount of VFX that the sword has compared to each VFX for each form. Lux has 10 forms. The swords are 6. But let's be honest, the sword has, in my opinion, there is a major variety, a wider variety of special effects. We have to factor in also the music, even though we have to say something here. DJ Sona, which is an ultimate skin, has 3 different musics, and she toggles it for each of the 3 forms. So there is also that to factor in. It's not easy. It's not easy to quantify because there are no guidelines. There are no standards. Sabi, ciao, Sabi, hey. Okay, so actual animation perform is more expensive than VFX from both money-wise and time-wise. What do you mean, access animation? Perform is more expensive. Wait, what do you mean? VFX is not that unique, by the way. But VFX is not that unique. What do you mean? For Lux or for VIEGO? He has 7 swords, no? No, there should be 6, no? Yes, there are 6 swords plus the base one. Yes, 7 total. There should be 7 total swords, yes. Just hope VIEGO becomes the default factor for exalted skins going forward. Yeah, that for sure, like, see, now, you can only hope that, but knowing Riot, they don't. They don't. They will just reset completely and I don't know. It's I don't know, guys. It's complicated. But anyway, this is just to give you a. If we reset the game, okay, and we hit level 18, okay, we can again choose the form. We go fire this time. No? And we see that again its ability, the scepter changes, the outfit changes. Animations are harder to produce than okay, it's because I have this open. I don't understand if I clicked some kind of option for which she doesn't seem to stop anymore, or my mouse is accusing something. Anyway, for example, nature. And this is some kind of volcano. I think it's volcano. Anyway, no, maybe it's because I resetted the game. Anyway, undoubtedly there is a lot of work put in Lux. It's hard to quantify. It's hard to quantify. The only thing you can quantify is money here, and clearly money is not. Clearly money you will never be worth that much. Never ever. Just doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. We can check out again. We can check out other exalted skins, because I should have them all except for jeans. So no, that's not resolved. It's more the high.
Destiny, domination, deceit.
So can you hear the music? I love this song, by the way. It's so good. There is this music here, but it doesn't last the entire match, just like VIEGO. And so here, Mordekaiser conquers the Noxian grasslands, stealing stats from his enemies with his ultimate. When this method fails, he has triumphed over the other Noxy tribes, taking his place as the unconquered king. Stats stolen, which is basically activity. It's not really a complex system, and it's pretty... What I forgot to say about the Lux skin is that the Lux skin, once you choose a form, you can't go back. You can't swap it like VIEGO. VIEGO can constantly swap between all swords. Lux only changes one. So she can only evolve 2 forms in a row, mix 2 forms to make the final one, only once per game. Which, I mean... I don't know if it's good or bad, because honestly it has charm, because it actually it feels like a real evolution, like you are choosing who to be, what to be, no? And once you choose, you're locked in, you're dead. But I can understand that players want the possibility to just switch form whenever, so I understand that. I understand that part. Anyway, so Sanusal. This is the R form. It doesn't really change anything. Yeah, there are some effects. These are the grasslands. It looks cool. The Timo mushroom here. Okay, last one. Now the feast gouge is full, and the feast transformation is complete. But it's over. Like it doesn't give you that feeling of accomplishment. Like for example, Lux hitting stuff, then choose what to transform into. Or VIEGO killing specific targets, specific roles, classes. That gives you so much more accomplishment. It really feels more like a quest. This one doesn't. This one you just have to press R. You have to cast R. Maybe they could have made it so that it changes only if you kill people with your... if you kill an enemy. If you kill an enemy with your... because this is all there is, like it's the whole transformation, there is nothing else. There is nothing else. Because this is the R form, this is the form that he has when he's in R. They made such a poor job with Samsung. They made such a poor job with him. Conceptually, I like it because I like lore. I like how they represented Sanusal, no? Tribal Noxus and this parallel with the Mongolian culture. It's so cool. It's so badass. But the rendition, it's so bad. I don't understand. Also, for example, I like way more the base form than this second golden form. This second golden form doesn't make any sense to me. Like it's so random. It's okay. And also why this form has this dark gray metal. I don't understand. It doesn't make sense. I don't like it. I don't like it. But this is all there is to his quest for me. It's so underwhelming. And you know, the thing is that it turns into Radan. Exactly. The thing is that they are both they are all exalted skins. This skin here didn't cost less than Revenant Train Viego. So why Revenant Train Viego has more? Yes, one could say, but Revenant Train Viego was released later. So, of course, no, they always strive for the better. Yes, of course. Yeah, if that was really Riot Games' philosophy, then I would agree with you. But the issue is that, for all we know, possibly, next Exalted Skin will be worse. Next Exalted Skin after Viego could be worse than Mordekaiser. And that's what makes me upset the most with Riot Games. It's that they don't have any kind of logic in what they do. Let's check out. I want to show you again Spirit Blossom and Radiant Threads. And that old man does have an impression of transforming right. What? Yeah, what? So, here we go. Start game. Gonna go Morgana.
I am bound, but I will not break.
You guys know that there is a European... there is like something in Europe going on that is in court. It's actually... they're going legal. There is a player who is going legal. I made a video about it. Okay, Spirit Blossom Morgana also has the little intro song. This harp, them. Which, by the way, in my opinion, it should be played like everywhere. Like the visual effect, the butterfly when you approach the terrain is super cool. Huh? The butterflies when you approach the terrain is super cool. Sure, she has different masks, and the masks change the color of the butterflies. Yes. But is this really enough? This is her quest gouge. Hit Dark Binding and Soul Shackles to evolve. And that's all there is to it. That's all she has to do. And once she does it now, look, by the way, when she stands idle, petals start falling. This is also a very cool detail thingy. Yeah, maybe it feels a bit more like an accomplishment in a way because you actually have to hit stuff. Unlike the point and click of Mordekaiser. But okay, and once you hit enough, that's it. You are into this form that pretty much doesn't change anything because it doesn't. She has some, like she has some horns, and she has some more additional VFX, but then it's just orange, and this is very underwhelming. It's very underwhelming. Like, she should change so much stuff. Yeah, what do you guys think? Because I'm... Yeah, sure, the VFX change, okay, but at the same time it's... I don't know. I was never happy. That's why, there's a reason why I always criticized Exalted Skins. Viego truly does seem like having a bit more. It's still not worth that much money, but I think that it offers more than Exalted Skins so far. It's definitely more. More intricate system, more compelling evolution objective system. let me show you the worst one. I think this is the worst exalted skin ever. Radiant Serpent Set. It's the worst. It's the worst. Like it's literally garbage set.
I'm undisputed.
You're undisputed, yes. Of course you're undisputed. Game is starting soon, huh? Should see soon. Okay, so also the hood that is literally overlapping. Oh my god. So, what is the quest, Gauge? Radiant Serpent Set. To hide the matter, type toggle G chat or press Ctrl 5. It will still appear in the show. Okay, so you can toggle the matter. Wow. Wow. Okay, so let's toggle the matter. I don't know, I reviewed this skin so much time ago that I just forgot everything. But if I remember correctly, it was W. See, okay, I unlocked the W and the gauge meter became okay. Radiant Serpent Set, consume grit with W Haymaker to feed the meter. Once the meter is full, you can cash out and select a skin transformation. While near the item shop, choose between a skin transformation. See, but it's just so poorly. Look, let's put. The thing is that I'm gonna need. Yeah, I'm gonna need grit. To get grit, I need to get hit by something. So. Okay, no need, because if I set up infinite resource, I have infinite grit as well. So 100 on 500. So full grit is 5 Ws. So I have 500, 600 progress to our next cash out. So if I go back to base now. Okay, so you have these cards here. Okay, so if you disable the gouge, by the way, this gouge is completely, it doesn't have anything, it doesn't feel anything, it's completely static. Anyway, let's disable it. Okay, if you get, okay, in base, you get the gouge, and okay, you still can't unlock the gift for the mom, which by the way, it's a super silly animation that appears here. I think you guys won't be able to see it because I have a widescreen. Anyway, so this is the base skin. Okay, it will be goodbye forever once I press one of these. So the base skin, which by the way is the best form because only colors change. Okay. Okay, so this is the transformation. This is all there is to it. This. Okay, so I'm gonna disable. Now wait, auto refresh, mana, energy. Okay, this one. Okay, so this is all that it changes. And the only thing that you can do, is the only thing that you can do is keep accumulating grit, spending grit, and the more you spend grit, the more you have to see. You can also spend this. Okay, you guys can see it, but let me see. Maybe I can. Okay, can you see? Here on the right, there is the set's mom. It appears like that. If you leave the like, you can spend grit like this. Like, this is the way you can spend grit. The mom appears and laughs. Wow. $250 for an animated PNG. This is the worst exalted skin ever. It's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. Yes, you can alternate the forms, the base forms. So if I'm red, I can go green. Okay. So this is the other form, which by the way they look horrible. I don't know, they look horrible. I don't like them. I don't like them at all. Like, color is the only thing that changes. Nothing changes. Even the snake of the W, it doesn't change. So from blue you can go back to red. And that's how you swap. You can never go back to the original form, which by the way has the most interesting color palettes, if you ask me. You can never go back to that form, and you can just and if you don't want to spend money, you want, I don't know, you want Seth's mom to smile at you when you go back to base. Because I don't know why. I don't know why you want that, honestly. You can click the gift box. And you can buy things for your mom. It's the most, I don't know, it's so stupid in my opinion. It doesn't make any sense. What is the actual value added to the game? I don't know, it's it's just a FX color swap Mao, yes, and it has more forms. Battle Queen Kata is a $15 skin, by the way, it has more forms. Yeah, than this, yes. Again, Battle Queen Kata, I showed it earlier. It's only set is not even legendary level. Yeah, I agree, Pepsi. Yeah, I agree completely. I agree. It's not even legendary level. Like, you can buy. Now I can buy anymore. Let me see. Is there a cap? I don't know if there is a cap. It's insane. I can't buy anymore gift. There is a cap to the gift. So once you gift her like 3 things. Was it 3? You can't even gift the hair anymore, so you can't even have your Seth's mom waifu here to smile at you or be happy at you. So it finishes. At some point it finishes. A horrible skin, horrible skin, truly horrible skin. So yeah, anyway, that's it. See, Katarina only changes the blades, but that's all it changes. I'm not sure if it changes VFX. Maybe VFX changes color. If it changes color, it's nice. It's very nice, especially for a legendary skin. But again, guys, saying that Battle Queen Katarina is better than Revenant, or on the same, it's not on the same level, and it's not better than Revenant Reign VIEGO. It's not even close. And again, I really like Battle. I think that Battle Queen Katarina has a lot of value, has a lot of quality as a legendary skin, but you cannot compare it to Revenant Reign VIEGO only because you're mad at the gacha system. I'm also mad at the gacha system, but objectively speaking, Revenant Reign VIEGO has so much work put into it. All of the animation and transitions, all of the special pentakill event, all of the intro animation thingy, that not even the other exalted skins have. I think that the new Jinx has one. The new Jinx has one because they updated her. Maybe they will update the other skins too. I hope so. I hope they do. I hope they will. So yeah. And Exo did not contact you when they wanted the Viego players' opinion. They didn't. They didn't. Yeah, but also, that's something that they actually asked in the Viego mains subreddit. Sorry, in the Viego mains Discord. And I was like, because I watched the video and the girl who is in, I don't remember I think she's called 100 PC Nuggets. That's her nickname. 100 PC Nuggets, and she's like the skin leader, the leader of the skin team. Okay, and she said like we spoke with a lot of Viego players to understand what's best for them. Okay, and I think that the only players they listen to is I don't know. Probably I'm mistaken, but I think it's only Weak Joker, because Weak Joker works for Riot now, and Weak Joker probably did gather some information around social platforms, Discord, subreddits. Weak Joker is a player before he's a Rioter, so he was a player, he was a streamer of Viego, he was an OTP Viego mid lane challenger, and so if you guys know him, and now he works for Riot. Okay, so for sure he knows stuff, but why are you telling we heard, we spoke, we talked with a lot of Viego players? Who? Who are those? Electro? Now, I know that Electro is if you guys know him, okay, Electro is he's a challenger. I don't know if he hit challenger, but anyway, he's a high Galo streamer of Viego, one trick pony Viego, okay, and I'm not saying that. I'm not discrediting at all, okay? I'm not discrediting at all. I actually like the guy a lot. But at the same time, it's not because someone is a streamer, it's not because someone is high elo that knows what's best animation-wise or system-wise for a champion. Okay, so and again, they fixed a lot of things that I was worried about in this skin, so I'm really happy about that. Crit to Idol, see, they added the Crit to Idol is actually dedicated. Crit to Idol is dedicated, and Crit 2 to Idol too. But then they don't have the Crit to, like, they at least they logical in terms of logic they actually connected the animations to base attack animations, to base attack transitions, but they didn't have a dedicated one. That's a pity. I'm gonna push it on the mega thread, by the way. I really want to see. I don't know if I can. Because I'm banned from League of Legends. The main let me put my glasses back. My god, I can't see anything. I'm banned, so I can see things, but I cannot. You're currently banned from this community. I cannot comment or post. At least I can see stuff. So I can be kept up to date, but I can't comment because this subreddit is clearly directed by monkeys, because they are literally monkeys, okay, who accused me. They accused me of botting my posts because every time I posted, they had such a huge spike of traffic on my posts because they made a lot of controversy, because I always criticized quality-wise Riot games, and people like drama, people like criticizing Riot, whatever, pitchforks and torches against Riot. People like it. I don't do it because I hate Riot. I don't hate Riot. I don't want to rebel against Riot. I don't want to destroy their headquarters, anything of the sort. Okay, people are just out of their mind. They're exaggerated. Okay, I just criticize Riot because I demand, as a passionate player, quality that in the past was already achieved. I never, guys, if you follow me and watch my videos, I never demand out of the ordinary stuff. Everything I demand is always because, I don't know, 10 years ago, they did something that has a lot of quality, and 10 years after, the same thing has less quality than something from 10 years ago. This is my whole logic of my channel. I never demanded things. Okay, guys, I want a champion that can fly, fart, shop for you in real life, take a shower in your stead, I don't know, tidy your house. I never demand things out of the ordinary. I always base myself logically with stuff that Riot achieved in the past. And when they lose the amount of quality and quantity and passion on the same stuff that they were doing 10 years ago, 10 years later, it makes me mad. It makes me insanely mad. But people say, like, they think that I'm at war against Riot. I want to teach them a lesson. What lesson am I gonna teach to Riot Games? Me. What am I gonna? I'm not doing. I try for what is my power, for what is within my power. I try to influence Riot Games to do better, to see things, okay, that maybe they cannot see, I don't know, okay, and to streamline a work philosophy for which there is always quality in everything they do. There has to be a streamlined quality in things they do, guidelines to follow. But I don't want to see Riot Games burned to the ground because fuck them, because corporation, Cyberpunk 2027, how is it, Keanu Reeves, what is it called? I don't remember. Anyway, I'm not some kind of rebel who wants to destroy the corporative world because money. No, it's nothing that deep. It's nothing that evolutionary. I'm just a passionate player because I'm a player. Before I'm a video maker. Maybe because I'm a content creator. I'm not even a content creator. I'm a guy who makes video because he likes to do so. But before I'm everything that I represent in my video, I'm a player. And I like League of Legends. I love League of Legends. I love the community. I love the content creators of League of Legends. I love how it's a breathing, living game that continues evolving. Okay, and I have passion for the champions that I like. I have passion for VIEGO. I have passion for Yone. Champions that I care about. I have champions that I care about. I have champions that I project myself through. I'm a player, guys, before I'm everything else. And all I care about is not seeing Riot pay, Riot must burn. No! I want Riot to do better because I care about the game to be better. I don't just, okay, Riot just wants money. So, fuck Riot, Riot must... I don't know, they have to suffer. No, I want this to be clear. It's not like this, guys. It's not like this. I want Riot, I admonish Riot, I harshly criticize Riot because I want them to be better. It's not because I hate Riot. It's not because I want to teach Riot a lesson so I can make people angry against Riot so everyone is angry and so they will cry and no, that's just, if you are 12 and you are spiteful and full of anger in your life, then you may think that. But if you are mature and you use your brain, you understand that everything I do is because I want... Oh, sure, I can be very childish because I'm a child at heart. I'm a child at heart because for video games, especially for video games, I'm a child. I care for things. I get hyped, I get disappointed, and also I'm a very emotional person. So of course, I'm going to have sometimes some childish reaction, like being angry, like, oh, damn it, look at this one, it doesn't have this animation here, no, that sucks, no, and I have a childish response, but it's only dictated by the passion that I feel for the game. It's not some kind of I don't know, like, oh, okay, so this means that Riot has to die. I don't know. No, it's nothing of the sort. So League PBE was the League PBE. Okay, let's see if the mega thread exists already. Maybe we can make it together. Oh, it's on first page. Perfect. 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 Let's see what people. 46 comments already. Jesus. This is my kingdom to rule and mine to ruin. Wow. Rain Viego is seeking revenge on the Rift, featuring custom features. Witness Viego's return to the Rift with his unique game start event. Vabbè, ora. Game start event. It's an animation. Calm down. It's an animation. Yes, you see it. It's cool, but it's a feature. Okay. That's a feature. Defeat your enemies to unlock each class's unique sword. This is a feature, yes. Possess your enemies and crown yourself king, unlocking all swords. Defeat each enemy with 10 seconds and revel in the Pentakill event. Yes, this is also a feature, it's very cool. Custom models and textures, custom animations, custom graphics, custom yes, also see how generic. Custom models and textures, okay. Custom animations, yes, but which animations? No, because if you don't update all of existing animations, if you recycle animations, it's pointless if you say custom animations. Custom SFX and music, it's true, yes. VFX and SFX, it's true. Please consider adding each sword a unique ultimate casting animation, like the marksman and assassin. But this is something that everybody would love to see, but it's not realistic because it's not unrealistic. They could do it, but they will never do it within the PBE scope. And Revenant Rain Viego is already going through less because the cycle started last Tuesday, Wednesday, depending if you're USA or Europe. But Viego came out this morning. Revenant Rain Viego came out this morning, so it's already shy of 3-4 days. Okay, so they will never in 1 week and a half add multiple animation variants. It's hard. I don't know. The animated trailer, the skin, Viego eyes are red. Magic is word, but in game they are pale blue. No, this is wrong. This is wrong. Otherwise, skin masterpiece. Okay. Agreed all forms. No. This is wrong. Okay. Hey. About his eyes. The eyes are pale only at the beginning. Once he unlocks all swords and ascends, his eyes will color up together with the crown for brighter flame like VFX effects. So I think it's intended. I'm answering here because I tested it on PBE and I was worried about the same. Yeah, because at the beginning of the game his eyes are pale, but once you ascend and unlock all swords, his eyes change color and adapt to the form. Reader friends need to have eyes matching. I think the skin would have a much more interesting visual impact if the characteristic colors of each sword were present in more parts of the model, apart from the gem on his chest and crown. Swords with colors that harmonize more with purple, don't look too bad. The sassy major enchanted, violet, blue, lavender, respectively, for example. But the forms with more complementary colors, with odd emo, fighter, marksman, and tank, yellow, green, and orange, don't quite blend with the rest of the skin. Feels more like Viego stole someone else's weapon. The transformation powered by the sword itself. Again, because in my opinion, I think an Elementalist Lux treatment where each form has its own modern core is completely necessary. I agree. Allora, I agree with you. With especially exalted skin, to be honest. Simply pushing the gradients already present. Speaking of wheels and enhanced forms is the best example I can think of right now, and integrating different forms without completely changing the model. You delayed the release. Okay, there's no need for me to answer here actually, because I want to make my own comment. Quality. While its animation, music, and overall fantasy are great, I honestly feel that exalted skins haven't quite reached a point where the quality truly justifies the price. I say this with all due respect, but for now it feels. He has a point. Lenny here has a point. But the issue here, again, the problem is not that the skin doesn't have enough. It's that the price is too much. Because I think that quality speaking, it's a step in the right direction, especially compared to the other exalted skins. The other exalted skins compared to VIEGO, they are so poor. Like the Morgana with only the one form and then hitting some of her abilities, or Sanusal only casting ultimate on enemies, or Set only pressing. Don't even make me talk about Set. So VIEGO is very dynamic. VIEGO has a lot of. Not only the quest is compelling, killing specific champions, also having the pentakill animation is so cool. The background music, dedicated background music, there's a lot. There's a lot. But the problem here is not that the skin has enough. The problem is the price. It will never be enough for the price asked. But it will never be at a point where it will be enough. That's the issue here. So we will always ask for more and more and more, rightfully so, because the price is just insane. I know feedback won't be listened, but here I go anyways. Pros. The attack transitions and movement feel very smooth and good to play. I think the skin itself, despite the areas for improvement, is very pretty. The swords look great, and I'm a fan of the lilac grey VFX model making the swords really shine. Now, on to major areas of opportunity improvement I'd like to see. I'm going to not even bother stating how it's not worth the price. Okay, we agree. Automatic animations are shared across all swords, besides the purple one having a nice spin transition. I wish you guys lean more heavily into the different animations that each sword could bring. Even other animations such as idols or animation. For example, the spin with the assassin's sword feels very fluid and fitting of the nature of the sword. For a sword like the tank sword, I would have loved if you guys give the autos a heavier feeling outside of. Okay, it's not it makes sense, and it's completely plausible. It's what I was expecting actually. Like for each sword to have their own attack movesets. Between more graceful, etc. This is a huge area that was missing the skin. I'm already upvoting because it makes sense completely. This isn't going to be custom models or transformations. You guys needed to go 110 with the swords, and no, it's completely right. It's completely right. I know an animation is shared outside the marksman's sword ultimate having a bow and the assassin's sword transition animation. There is a point in the lack of unique identity with each sword. It just feels like you're relying way too heavily on SFX and VFX. When animations are what contributes the most towards the feeling of a skin. Battle Queen already covers a lot of different weapons. You guys needed to go leaps and bounds above that since you're asking for 210 more than Battle Queen cut. His E abilities rate from Wexy is always red, no matter the sword. Please adjust so each sword changes the properties of the warfare. This should be extremely easy thing for you guys to. The thing about this is that I can see the value in having a variety in the visuals, but at the same time, I don't know if I would like the E form to have lilac to adapt the color to the sword color. I think that it should be independent. because seeing Viego, I can't really put this to words, but in this case, I'm not sure that having a variety, a wider range of colors in his E would add value. Because personally, I think it's edgier. I think it's edgier if it's just red. Because red is the color of the base word, it's the color of his base identity, okay? Now, if he wore an armor and forms actually changed, he actually had shifting forms, then maybe I would have also appreciated it in the E. But it has the same W and E animation, which sucks, you know. Indeed, I really like the idea to change animations for each sword, but they could at least change the W for each form. I'm thinking, guys, because the thing with abilities, okay. The thing with abilities is that they have a visual identity, okay. It's different from attack animation variants, for example. No, if you are adding a different attack animation variants, it's an auto attack. Okay, you just see Viego is swinging his sword. But the Q has a visual identity gameplay wise, it's a stab forward. Okay, so let me think. Yeah, you can retain the same visual identity, but making the animation different. Yeah, of course you can. No, for sure it's plausible. For sure it's plausible. The thing is that I don't think it was ever done before. This is raising the bar for sure. It's hard to quantify because again, it's the problem, the core issue here is always the money they ask for. Of course, people want more because the money they ask for is too much. Simply his wait for extremely wait for maximum green, Exalted at least. His W is boring for Exalted. The love upgrades to the VFX animation after ascending. The ultimate is cool, but again, it's mostly just the same animation reholder. At least swords, like the marksman sword, give it a cool identity. That should have been done for each sword. Reduce the required possession to 10. I feel like 15 is a bit too much. Also makes sense. Very valid points. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure that they won't be listened to. Unfortunately, knowing Riot gains, it won't be listened to. Would also like to see a transformation fix or something when swapping weapons. Right now it's kinda jarring since there's no animation effect when weapons are swapped. What? There are? What's he talking about? Battle Queen Katarina, oh my god. Summons all of her daggers around her. But guys, I showed you Battle Queen Katarina transformation, animation and transitions. No, she doesn't even have transitions. It's like 2 frames of animation, super weak VFX. It's worse, guys. Again, for legendary skin, I appreciate it a lot. It adds a lot of value for a legendary skin, but you can't say that Battle Queen Katarina is better. It's not better than Revenant Train Viego. I know it's something that I do to compare cheaper and older skins to newer ones. Okay, but it has to make sense. This one doesn't make sense because the Battle Queen Katarina, if you see it, if you try it on PBE, you try it for yourself and you compare it, trying it for yourself. Okay. Like, I'm wondering if people saying that Battle Queen Katarina is better than Revenant Train Viego, I wonder if they actually own the skin or ever used it themselves. Other than just knowing the notion that Battle Queen Katarina swaps her daggers. Because it's nothing you can compare. They changed the value to the Lux Ultimate skin, yeah, would be enough. But 250 on the line, things are different. Yeah, Viego is a side grade, no new skills with FX colors. Side grade is a very interesting term. Side grade. Side grade, like maintaining the same level, but like offering variance, and that's all. No new skills were fixed colors. It has a lot of VFX upgrades actually. Huh? VFX is the focus of new Rio Games philosophy, guys. I have it. I promise it's uncomparable. Okay, novel. You can. Are you with me on this? Because otherwise I seem crazy. I don't think that Battle Queen Katarina is comparable with Revenant Reign VIEGO. It's Revenant Reign VIEGO is objectively, and again, I'm not, guys. I'm not defending. I'm not defending. No. But novel. It's not about the price. It's not about the price, because the price is not a factor here. Because sometimes more expensive stuff, like Exalted Mordekaiser, gives less than Spirit Guard Udyr, for example. That costs like $200 difference. It's not about the price. It's about objectivity here. Okay, it's objectivity of the artistic kit that the product offers. And Battle Queen Katarina Control 5 animation that is just a one frame animation and super weak VFX that you can barely see. Guys, I showed you this like 10 minutes ago. It's so weak. No, 10 minutes now. Maybe it's 30 minutes by now, but it's not comparable. It's not comparable. It's way better. I would be the first one, guys, to criticize this. And I'm telling you, Battle Queen Katarina is a good legendary skin. It has value on its own, but you can't compare it to Revenant Reign VIEGO. Revenant Reign VIEGO has such a crushing advantage over Battle Queen Katarina. It's not comparable, in my opinion. In this case, it's not comparable. We can also compare that Diana, Winterblast Diana also has a pentakill event, and for legendary skin it's a lot. Okay, then again, that we can compare. And again, Revenant Reign, they really went all out with Revenant Reign VIEGO, because the music and the amount of VFX concentration, like Winterblast Diana has like some Jingle Bell stuff and snow, and I think it's only on the client side of the player. It's not everyone can see it, if I remember correctly. But the slash, the terrain change, the slash on the ground, it will be something that every player will see, and the music is most likely also shared. I have to make sure of it. I will probably try with a friend if that's something that they hear. As a VIEGO, one trick sincerely, I played this skin in PBE for about 5 matches now. I would like to make 3 different points. While the skin generally fits me, some people are currently feel underwhelming. I don't know, guys. W and E. Oh my God, Papu Chochoe. We are actually mutuals on X. She's a huge fan of VIEGO. I'm not sure she actually play. Like, she's a super fan of VIEGO, but she's a support player. I'm not sure she plays VIEGO. Of course, her opinion counts, but she's off-roll. She's not a jungler. She does not. I don't think she plays VIEGO consistently. Let's see. I'm so happy. It looks so good. Also, this system needs some changes to feel less evil. I'm not saying that people who don't actually play have less of an opinion. Just that she's not as much of a player of like it doesn't equal the amount of love she has for the champion does not equal the amount of games she plays as him. I think I'm not even certain, honestly, because I know that she's a support player, Maybe she plays VIEGO support. I know that some people play VIEGO support. Anyway, that was just a detail. I don't know why I'm even talking about this. So happy and good. Obviously, I think Santon is just feels evil, but if you overlook the maximum price of the skin, the quality is amazing. Kudos to people who worked on him. VIEGO's been my favorite guy ever day one of his ranking teaser. Okay, my feedback is more of what is good and what can be improved. No bug reports here, just visual. Rules and class mechanic are amazing. I love how each sword is very distinct. Usually my favorite one, my mage blue, my other maximum green. Okay, especially the ult animation, it has, wow, so cool. What's a unique and iconic ult animation? No, not the animation, no. The VFX, because the animation is the same. The animation is unique. It's one animation. The visuals, the VFX, visual effects and sound effects are different. Crossbow sword is just outstanding. Okay, so the animation of the sword. Okay, so this because the sword. So hide all. Okay, we're gonna go with idle. And base sword. So this is the base sword, which it's animated on its own. Okay, so undeniably there is work because the weapon looks alive. It's alive. It's animated. This is animation. This is animation. This counts as animation. It's animation because the meshes are animated. This is also animation. This counts as animation. VFX are turned off, so you won't see VFX. This sword has runes scattered here, but it's part of the VFX. But all you see here, this is animation. This is animation. This is a mesh animation. This is super cool. I didn't know. I thought it was 100% VFX, but there is actually a mesh here. That's nice to know. That's very nice to know. Let me check the wireframe. Jesus, it even has a wireframe. This is so cool. This is so much work. I thought it was 100% VFX. I thought it was 100% VFX. This is so cool. This is really cool. This means that if I slow down, see? Can you see? If I slow down 0.5, see it's do you see how they grid? This is animation, guys. This is cool. This is not a cheap job. Huh? This is not a cheap job. I'm not saying that VFX are cheap. They are cheaper than. Sorry, I'm not saying that VFX are cheaper. Are cheap in general, but they are cheaper than animations. So there is actually work put into this. And there is also the outline, so there is even an additional mesh. It's very cool. It's very cool what they did with the mage sword. The mage sword is very complex. It's very complex. It's very cool. There's a lot of work here, guys. Huh? I'll be honest. And same here. This is also animation. So it's not smoke and mirrors, because in a way VFX are smoke and mirrors. Then again, all respect for the artists, because it's a specialization VFX. They also require work, a lot of work, artistic work, and like I don't want to diminish their value. I'm just comparing the value of VFX to animation, and animation is a lot more work. VFX are cheaper than animations. VFX artists are cheaper than someone who models and someone who animates, because people who model and people who animates, they're different people most of the time. That's why there is more work put into animation and modeling than VFX alone. That's why when you see something animated, it has more value, in my opinion. In my opinion, it has more value. Skirt. What? My god. And support sword. The support sword is static, for example. Support sword is all a matter of VFX. Relies entirely on visuals. But if you go on the tank sword, this is also animated. Can you guys see? This is animation, guys. This is animation. These are modular meshes that work together. This is animation. So I'm evaluating here, okay, because this is more work. Objectively speaking, this is more work compared to It's hard to compare. It's hard to compare because there are so many factors at play. So many factors at play. Think about the Elementalist Lux skin. But it's hard. It's so hard to compare Riot Games products. Look at the assassin. The assassin. What the hell is this? The dry ice skirt, dry ice assassin's word. What is this? Assassin's word. What is this stuff? Dry ice. How do they work? How the hell do they work? I have no idea. This is my favorite sword, by the way, for the way it flips around. There is some kind of hidden animation that I cannot understand how these meshes work, because they are subjected to VFX in game, and I don't understand. I don't understand how it works. I really don't understand how it works. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna close the door. Okay, sorry. So there is a lot of work, guys. Here, there is a lot of work. I'll be honest. There is a lot of work. Let's see what you guys are talking about. Animation is more expensive than VFX. Pepsi is a modder. Pepsi. Sorry, when I say Pepsi, I mean Sir Dexal. Sir Dexal is a modder. He knows a thing or two. Surely he knows more than me, because I'm a complete fraud. But that's not PBE. That's just the model viewer. I'm sure. Yeah, that's the model viewer. But also don't eat full. FOMO. The skin is like Jinx Gacha. Bro thinks he's Sona. It looks like a bow. From 1 to 10, what's your score for it right now? Come back later. Athwalt blade looking harp bow animation. Of course, make some move like IRL. It takes a lot of more time than do a good model. The Aatrox sword. It's like in Minecraft. World builders are programmers, not artists. Why? Because the game engine doesn't offer enough tools to artists. That's why changing the engine in the long term is worth for Riot. I think when a sword has more animations than the modern legendary skins. Jesus. Some swords and only the Q and ult change the color, that all I see. Honestly, it's pretty cool, but it's not worth it. They really did the Katarina legendary skin thing. Let's make noise and get the skin and armor. We don't even get... No, they will never do it. They will never do it, Eric. The skin will release live in 1 week and a half. His design was chosen. Half naked, long hair. Unfortunately, we won't be able to add armor. Yeah, you're a fraud, delete your channel. I give it to you. Pepsi. It's a lot of work, but you can buy like 10 curves, cool things. No. Guys, I said this at the beginning of the streaming. It will never be worth $250. $250 is too much for this stuff. $50 would be already too much, but it would be a more understandable price cap. $50. $250 is too much. Of course, it's too much. I just wish he had chest armor form that we could choose. Please add a full armored form as teased initially when VIEGO was releasing. I really want... What? Chest is starting to see abs. No, I agree with him, but I don't understand. What? Form that armor was teased initially. When was it teased? I really love to see his W and E colors change based on the color. I don't know, guys. I don't know if I agree with the W and the E. That I think they're fine the way they are. I wouldn't change color too much, guys, because guys, if you change color too much, you risk to make VIEGO into a Power Ranger, into a rainbow warrior of a chameleon. I don't know. I know that it's very... We're gonna go super complex on this because that's, in my opinion, VIEGO shouldn't have the gameplay design that he has, which is becoming other people. That's something that would be more fitting, in my opinion, of Nico. But that would be for another entire video or stream. So I'm just gonna say that I don't want for VIEGO. VIEGO is not a chameleon. VIEGO is not... He doesn't transform himself. He possesses people. Okay, I don't want him to go around changing colors like a chameleon. This is my personal view on the champion. I don't want him to be blue. As long as it's the sword, it makes sense and it's cool and it's got his own reason. But for him to become 100 different colors, I'm not a fan of the concept. And it doesn't have to do with quality per se, okay, or quality value. It's a stylistic choice. It's an artistic choice here. I don't agree. I don't think that. I don't like the fact that. I don't want VIEGO to be multicolor so much. I think that the shading that they applied, they are enough. They are even too much, in my opinion. That's why I don't want W and E to change. Because I want base VIEGO to be base VIEGO. He's a ghost. He's a revenant. He's a wraith. He's not a rainbow. He's not a rainbow. He's a ghost. He's a vengeful wraith. He's not a rainbow. A rainbow man that becomes a red, blue, happy. Yes. No, it defies the very concept of VIEGO, in my opinion. Of wraith, of ghost, vengeful wraith. That's my opinion, though. Please change it so that he keeps the demon form model while attacking inside his E. Why he doesn't? He doesn't. Right now he only shows the demon form. This is actually in the E, but abruptly reverts back to his normal form and without crown fixed for some reason. Each time you issue an attack command. Absolutely. I agree on this. It's something VIEGO lost on his legendary, while his base form and epic skins will retain great armor while attacking inside. Okay, he says that. But it's on the skins. That's what I get for commenting before finishing reading. I get so hyped that I want to say my piece before I. Will combat as long as he standing. For example, keeps his wood on even while attacking. Yeah, it's because the base ones and the epic skins retain it. Could do the same. Demon Hospital. I agree absolutely. Looks really cool already. So why not emphasize it more to make this skin truly feel like exalted? Seems like a very simple change, make a huge difference with like it will give more gameplay. I agree. And also, the thing is that this is one of the things that Riot August said. Like, no, Wraith Armor cannot be a toggle because Wraith Armor has to visually queue when Viego is actually benefiting attack speed and movement speed value of the E, which are only active when you are inside the mist. But if you remove them visually, then it doesn't make sense. It's actually you are actually defying the design visual of the very same creator of the champion. You are making what the creator said null. You are making him, like, with this skin and with the Soul Fighter skin, they are making Riot August sound like an idiot. Because it's like the skin is pay to lose or pay to win, depending on how you see it. Because you can't say if he's actually benefiting from the E bonus stats. You can't. And it also contradicts the reason why they won't give us a toggleable armor, Wraith Armor. So it's just so stupid. It's stupid. Because if you were a different auto animation password, there might have been an extra spin on us. Guys, I'm gonna keep reading this, and I'm going to make a. I'm going to comment. I will comment here, because this is the LOL Dev Cosmetics is the official Riot. Not like I'm not sure how much they care anyway, but so I'm gonna make my post here, guys. If you care about the cause, if you care about having some feedback pushed, please check out later or tomorrow, depending on when I finish collecting info and pushing my own feedback. And feel free, guys, to come and upvote it if you find it valid. So the more upvotes we get, okay, I'd say to give it relevance, we need these are too little. Why are these downvoted? I really love to see the colors change based on his word is holding rather than always sharing the same tone. That would be a color fest. But, guy, I agree with him. I prefer those staying grey and ghoulish. Similar to his cinematic trailer where it's not a bunch of purple and blue holes, just grey. I'm sorry. You guys are downvoting him. But I agree with it's not about visual and color variety does not always equal to quality value. There are also stylistic choices to account for, and For my personal taste, I also don't want to see Viego himself becoming a rainbow, a walking rain. I also prefer if he stays his base model for. Like, sure, man, long-haired men are kind of popular these days, but every single long-haired skin looks like Kane. I agree, Phantasma, I agree. If you remove, look, like if you remove the crown mesh, this is Kane. It's Kane. Bare chest, long hair, it's Kane. The only thing that saves Viego is the crown silhouette. But in my opinion, I would have kept. I don't know why. Like, okay, Soul Fighter. You want to give it to him in Soul Fighter iteration. It's original. It's good. Okay, I agree. But why every legendary plus skin from now on needs long hair? Viego doesn't have long hair. It's like they make a skin of Kane and his Shadow Assassin form, which is supposed to have long hair like this, instead has a punk crest, punk shape like Buzz from Far Cry 3. I don't know. Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense in my opinion. So yeah, what is this? The mage is incredibly distracting. Better off removing the wheels war static. Ma stai scherzando? No, no, no. Ma che cosa dici? Cioè, distracting. The VFX and models conditional to the enemy. Draft is ridiculous. Give the option to toggle between freely swapping swords or unlocking them with possess. What? Maintenance of the VFX and model conditional to the enemy draft? Cosa sta dicendo? Sapete how it works, thankfully. Infatti, maybe he doesn't know. But these people, this is League PBE, but people coming here actually try the skin on the PBE, or they just come here with their feelings and their sensations, like, okay, yes, because I think that we need to streamline, we need to make it in its colors based on sword. I don't agree with this one. It needs to keep his demon form whenever he's in the mist and start losing demon form. Yeah, this I agree with. I think Viego should have these demonic A funnels after using the ultimate for the entire of the fight. It's really underwhelming to only have it unlocked while the model is there. Other than that, amazing skin. Yes, but then again, it clashes with because Riot Games need to take a stand on what they want to do. Do they want the armor to be an actual Q for his E bonus stats or not? Because if no is the answer, then I agree with this guy. Okay, but they can't take a stand because and this is something that I'm gonna write. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna write a comment here. I'm gonna write my own comment. So please check out this thread and come and upvote not only my comment but all the ideas that you find valid here. Because the more upvotes there are, okay, and I think that less than 100, we actually would need hundreds. We would need that. That's why we need to streamline the comments, in my opinion, into one, because otherwise Riot won't really care. But anyway, please come here, guys, and upvote the ideas that you like if you want some changes to be pushed. But I understand if you don't care, because you say like nobody will even manage to pay for this skin. But if you care for things to be done properly, please come here and upvote the ideas that you like. it also helps the cows, in my opinion, of overall quality standards in the future. So thank you for coming, guys. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for spending so much time with me. We are still 65 here. It's crazy to me how many people watched me being a slow idiot, looking at Viego. Anyway, thank you so much, and I'll try to think of how to make my Viego quality review here, because there's gonna be a lot to talk about. So thank you guys, and have a nice continuation of weekend. Okay. Bye guys. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Bye guys. Bye.